Have you ever felt a quiet voice inside warning you, but you brushed it aside, only to wish later you'd listened? What if that whisper is the difference between safety and regret, between loss and wisdom? Leela is ambitious, optimistic, and always on the move. Leela in a bustling city, headphones on, phone in hand, ignoring her surroundings. She prides herself on being logical and practical, dismissing anything that can't be explained. Her days are packed with work, social media, and chasing the next big thing. But beneath her confidence, she often feels a subtle unease, a gut feeling she's learned to ignore. A fleeting look of doubt as she receives a too-good-to-be-true investment offer. How many times have you silenced your intuition, thinking you knew better? Lila is approached by a charismatic stranger promising quick riches. Her gut clenches, but the promise of easy success is too tempting. She invests her savings, ignoring the warning signs. Lila's anxious face as she transfers money. Days later, the scammer vanishes and Leela's world collapses. The empty inbox, unanswered calls, and the realization of betrayal. Ancient wisdom teaches, the mind is clever, but the heart is wise. When the two are in conflict, listen to the quiet wisdom within. What if the voice you ignore is the only thing standing between you and disaster? Still reeling from her loss, Lila tries to distract herself. One night, she considers walking home through a shortcut in a shady neighborhood. Lila hesitating at the edge of a dark alley, her shadow long and uncertain. Her intuition screams no, but she rationalizes away her fear. Minutes later, she's mugged and left shaken, her trust in herself shattered. The mugging was blurry, chaotic, and violent, ending with Lila alone under a flickering streetlight. The sages say, "The river's current can be felt before it is seen. Trust the feeling, even when the path looks clear." How many times must we be hurt before we trust our own inner warning? Leela, broken and humbled, seeks solace in a quiet temple Japanese garden. There, she meets an elderly woman tending to lotus flowers. The woman shares a story. The lotus grows in muddy water, but it rises above, guided by the sun it cannot see. So too must we trust the light within, even when the world is unclear. Leela begins to reflect on her life, realizing her greatest mistakes came from ignoring her intuition. Lila's face, tears of understanding and resolve. True wisdom is not loud. It is the gentle nudge, the quiet knowing, the feeling that persists even when reason shouts. What if your intuition is the compass you've been searching for all along? Leela starts to rebuild her life, this time honoring her gut feelings. She pauses before decisions, meditates daily, and journals her instincts. She finds new opportunities, avoids new pitfalls, and slowly regains her confidence. Her relationships deepen, and she becomes a source of wisdom for others. He wise do not ignore the whispers of the heart. They know that intuition is the echo of all their experiences, the voice of their truest self. When was the last time you ignored your gut feeling? What did it cost you? How might your life change if you honored your intuition, even when it's inconvenient? Can you remember a time your intuition saved you, even if you didn't understand why? Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and listen to the wisdom within. Your intuition is your inner guardian. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you toward a safer, wiser, and more authentic life. Never ignore your intuition or gut feeling, just because it isn't what you want to believe. Leela walking confidently through the city, pausing at a crossroads, smiling as she chooses her path. The lotus flower blooming in the morning light, symbolizing resilience and inner wisdom. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's help each other trust our inner voice and avoid the mistakes that silence brings. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe for more stories that empower and transform. Remember, the world is full of noise, but your intuition is the music that leads you home. Will you listen?